Happy New Year, everyone. Now, this new year, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be talking about the lessons that I have learned and the lessons that I am still learning. Now, I'm not going to put any number to the lessons, so I'm not going to say 10 lessons or 30 lessons, 20 lessons, because I don't think that you can actually put a number to the lessons that you learn as you go through life. But today I will be starting with one great lesson that I have learned, and that is that everything works together for my good. Everything works together for my good. Now, there's something I usually like to say, and that is we tend to see things in hindsight rather than foresight. So we don't know how certain situations are going to end. We don't know what the end of a situation would be. So, because when we're going through some unpleasant situations, we feel like it's the end of the world. We feel like everything is upside down. We feel that this is the worst thing that could happen. But somehow, I've come to realize that along the way, other things happen, things just begin to play out and work out. And at the end of maybe a series of events, we realize that the initial situation, which seemed like a negative situation, has kind of opened up new doors, new chapters, new opportunities. And then we begin to see that it was actually a good thing that whatever happened. We actually begin to see that that situation which we felt was a very terrible situation, it has actually played out to open up something different, to actually bring up something good. Now it just reminds me of a story. So I've got several stories about things just playing out at the end of the day and working out better than I actually intended everything to be. I remember several years ago, soon after I finished uni, I immediately wanted to go ahead and do my master's program. Now, I wanted to do it abroad, so I had applied to several universities and I did get admission. I got admission into a couple of them. But the problem was I couldn't get a visa to go and study. I had made several visa applications, but it wasn't happening. And it was really frustrating because I had the admission. The schools wanted me, but for some reason, I just couldn't get the visa to go and study. Despite the fact that I had applied severally for the student visas. Now, after several tries, I got frustrated and I gave up. I told God, I said, Lord, it's a good thing to want to study further, but I know that somehow you have a plan for me, and whatever that plan is, let the plan, come to pass. And I paused all the application and everything. Now, soon afterwards, I got married, and guess what? We relocated to the UK. And soon after, I applied to one of the prestigious universities there in the UK, and I got an admission and I began my master's program. And I got it so easily, so effortlessly. I ended up studying the master's program I wanted in a better university as a UK resident and paying less fees. Everything just clicked at that moment. And I got what I wanted, but in a much better way. And when I look back now, I know that not getting a visa at the time I wanted it was working for my good, even though I didn't know it at the time. At the time, I just felt everything was up against me. But then I've come to realize that I had achieved so much between then and when I actually started the program that it all worked together for my good. So I've come to realize that all things work together for my good. Even the things that don't seem pleasant at first, somehow they have a way of still working out for our good. And that's why the Bible says in Romans 8:28 that all things work together for the good of them that love God. So that's it, my first lesson for today, that all things are working together for our good, even the things that seem unpleasant, even the things that we can't understand. Somehow it all works around together for our good. It all works up around for my good, because I know that the plan that God has for me will come through, and it is much better than my plan. So that's it for today. I hope that's encouraging to someone. Join me next time when I will talk about another lesson that I am learning or another lesson that I have learned. Until then, please share, subscribe, and like. I'll see you next time. Bye.